Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, it's Makuma. I just wanted to show you some terrain I've been working on. I've been pretty much doing this non-stop since I made that last video. And this is actually a commission. So let's just start with the small stuff here. I don't know if you guys remember these Aquila-topped little fence posts that came in the Battle from the Crag box set. But I took them and then the little power source thingy that also comes in that box set. And I string some of this Games Workshop brand coily concertina wire between them. And of course I'm going to be basing these and painting them later. I just wanted to give you an update about the build, because the build is pretty much complete, which is good news for my girlfriend because the mess part is pretty much over. I made these walls. These isolates here are just tall enough for models to see through. I'm thinking I'm still probably going to carve some like battle damage or something onto the walls here. Not 100% sure yet. And then I have this ruin here, which is it looks weird now because it's a bunch of ripped up paper and stuff, but after I paint it, these should look like rocks. Like it was assembled at like Cyclopean, a bunch of misshapen rocks. And then this wall, again, this platform on the wall is just tall enough for guys to peek their heads over. And there's what remains of a gate here. And there's lots of ways to see through it, but if you're smart enough about where you place your miniatures, you can block line of sight as well. It's got some pretty good angles to play on. Should look a lot better after I get some paint on it. And then here, I saw a video that Mini Wargaming did, where they basically had this macro cannon that looked like they custom built. I think they did have some Games Workshop parts on it, but I wanted to see if I could make one. I was going to use PVC pipe for the barrel, but I really couldn't find any, so I just carved this one out of insulation foam. So it's got this entry point here to get onto this roof section, which has a little bit of damage on it. It has these firing slits. And then I put some shells here, different shells the macro cannon might fire. It's got some embellishments here. In the back here, there's the access door. More firing points. It's hard to focus on that because it's all black right now. But if this thing get destroyed, right, you just pull it off there. So that it'd be like the building destroyed effect. Then it could be like a ruin or impassable terrain or however you wanted to do it. There's enough room on the top there to keep a pretty big squad. Fits on there pretty nicely, I think. And then I have these really simple ruins, which is just torn up styrofoam. These are actually pretty old, but I finally put them on a base. I'm gonna put some basing material on them and paint them up. I'm gonna pull out the airbrush and do some kind of fancy stuff too. There's another one with some embellishments on it. Ladder, little I-beam here, which actually comes from like train construction materials, if you're wondering. And all these black parts, those come from like, I think that was called, I don't want to say the wrong name of the company that makes them. I wish I could give them a plug, but I can't remember what they're called. But we just have a whole bunch of these things laying around. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the whole thing. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun to play on. I'll have them painted up soon, and we should be getting some battle reports with some of this in pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Hey guys, it's Makuma again. I just wanted to bring you back to show the finished product. All that terrain that I was working on before. Actually, I'm just gonna put these two videos together, I think. And anyway, let's give you a good overview of all the different pieces. Okay, let's get some more close-up on these guys. This is like, an old ruin, rusted out. It's got some metallic color poking through. This was a bit of a pain to complete. The angles on the front of the building, they were really hard to get correct. And this turret was very hard to build because I couldn't find my PVC pipe, so I had to just shape it out of styrofoam. I just cut like a rough cylindrical shape and then I sanded it down to round it out. But yeah, the top of this comes off and now it's a landing pad. And this piece alone could even be a standalone piece of terrain if you wanted to. It could also serve as a bunker or building or impassable terrain, whatever you wanted to do with it. This electric fence here, I did some bright blue lighting there with some OSL on the nearest fence post. Nothing really too special about that. Same with this one, just very simple paint job. I got some dust on the top of the building. This kind of ruined castle didn't come out exactly as I'd hoped. I couldn't quite blend the rock color in well enough to make me happy, but I got as if like a fire had torn through there, so there's some smoke stains running up the front of the building. And then here you can see it's a 3-tiered structure, a little wall around. I actually really like the wall that goes around it and the broken parts. I'm really happy with that, how that came out. And it's kind of up on a hill. I can imagine this being in the center. It's got a lot of line of sight blocking angles. Same with this, it can make a good centerpiece as well. These little walls here, those little islets are pretty much perfect for most models to be able to see through. And the only models that I own that can't see through those islets are my Hormagaunts, and they don't have shooting weapons anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go around one more time. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this before. I got some spent shells on the ground. Like the guys who are firing the macro cannon dispose of them after a while, because I guess they pile up back there. Oh, and then here's the entryway. They got a little glowing panel on the, I guess you call it the keypad there to open the door. A little ladder on the side of this one. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up. So that's what I've been up to for the past couple weeks. Sorry I haven't been making any videos, but I've been really trying to get this done for my friend. And yeah, I hope he likes it. I hope you guys liked it. See you later.